Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel and NASCAR Heat 5, the 2022 DLC. What we're going to do today is we're going to test out some of the intermediate tracks. We will finish at Homestead. Let me see here. We got Kansas, Las Vegas, Michigan. What do I want to do here? Texas. Let's start with Las Vegas, see how that does. And we're also going to have to see if the game continues to crash every time you exit out of the race. That's going to be interesting to see. But luckily now we do have a lot longer race. We do actually have stages, and we have 4 times the fuel consumption, so we're going to see how all that works. But hopefully we're going to have a bit of a longer race going on in the game here, so that'll be interesting because we got it set on 13%. We got relaxed caution, so we're going to see how this works. But yeah, as I said, if you're trying to switch your settings, what you might want to do is start with the base game first, go over to that section, switch your quick race settings and all your game settings over there for how long you want the races to be, then exit out of that, come back over and enter into the 2022 DLC part of the game, because that seems like that worked out pretty good at the moment. Also, one thing that I didn't think about is this is the first time that Kyle Lawson has returned to NASCAR Heat 5. He got himself kicked out and now he's back, so that's kind of cool. Kind of cool to see. Alrighty, let's see here. We got all that normal stuff. Let's get into the racing action and see how the car drives. Definitely looks like they've added a bit of color to Las Vegas here. I've definitely seen that, so a little bit more saturation it seems like. You got a 9-lap shootout here in stage 1. We'll see how the cars handle here as we're testing out the intermediate tracks today. I'm going to work on testing out the short tracks, and we'll also probably do another form of racetrack as well, but I don't remember which one I'm going to test out next. I had that thought, but I don't remember. But we're definitely going to test out the short tracks, and then there's one other thing I wanted to test out with the next-gen cars here. So here we are at Las Vegas, moving our way through the field. Oh, I not even paying attention to the tire wear. So there's the tire wear going on. Not a whole lot of tire wear going on actually with 4 times the tire wear. We got the fuel is at the right amount. But yeah, we're not really burning through our tires a whole lot here, which is interesting. Nice to hear the actual sound of the next gen cars, and actually nice to be able to control the car where it goes. That's certainly a huge benefit compared to NASCAR Ignition. Pretty clean racing from the AI, all things considered. I think I have them set on 95 difficulty, so I think that is about the equivalent to the hard difficulty in the truck series, which is what I normally race. So I'm thinking this is pretty good. Definitely seems like I'm a little bit too fast, so probably needed to up the difficulty a little bit, but I'm trying to make a video here and trying also to not crash the game as often as possible. So definitely a lot of crashes with the new DLC. Not really a fan of that, but if you can sneak around the crashes in the menu and stuff and actually be able to get your car onto the racetrack. The car itself sounds great, the car looks great, it's actually fun to race these cars around. I haven't really, other than the shifting and how that affects your throttle down in turns and stuff, I haven't really noticed a whole lot of the difference in handling. I think though that it definitely seems like it's a more stable car, which I'm not really sure how that is, because technically there's less downforce on the car, and while there is more aero going on, there's definitely less downforce on the car. So it seems kind of weird that it's actually more stable than the car that's in this game normally. So yeah, that does seem to be a little bit better when it comes down to handling like that. So, odd. We got ourselves Brad Keselowski up there in the lead. We're coming up on Kevin Harvick. Which that'll be interesting if a new NASCAR game ever does get made. There will probably not be a Kevin Harvick in it. So that's going to be bummer. How many years has he been in a NASCAR game? Quite a few, I'd imagine. Haven't really kept up with that, but yeah, that'll be interesting. First game that he will not be in a NASCAR game. I know it was definitely a bummer when Ryan Newman got knocked out. Always enjoyed racing with him. That is one thing that I had a hate-love relationship with NASCAR Heat 5 was the mechanical DNFs always kicked Newman out of the races. I mean, I think I had one career season where it just, Ryan Newman, every single race blew up. I mean, that was just, it was obnoxious how often he did not get a finish a race. It was very annoying. As we pass Brad Keselowski. And we have one lap to go in this stage. And also another thing that I didn't really think about, I'm not sure, I haven't been paying attention to my force feedback on my controller here. Let me see. Okay, yep, there is some force feedback, so that is still available. They didn't mess that up, so that's nice. So stage win right there. Alrighty, everybody's coming down the pits. Don't really have any damage, that's nice. You hear the downshifts, that's pretty cool. Alright, pit crew got us out in the lead once again, thanks to them. The sound of these things accelerating is really good, I like that. Still got all the bumps there in turn 1. So they didn't really mess up any of that stuff, so that's certainly nice not to have to deal with any issues like that. So I'm pretty sure that once this race is over, the game's going to kick us out. So what I'll do is I'll try and switch the settings in 2020 and make the races a little bit shorter, because I didn't realize how long this race was. I'm used to racing the trucks in Xfinity of late, and those are much shorter races than these are. So to be able to make this video a little bit on the shorter side, we will go in there and fix the race length and also up the AI difficulty, because I surely had a very good passing streak there later on into the run, and definitely was taking the town here. So we're getting a little bit of speed at the moment, but still do want them to be a little bit more aggressive. As you're behind Mr. Bush. An M&M car, rare car nowadays. I wonder if anybody has a street legal M&M stock car around. That would be kind of neat. I know I've seen several other street legal stock cars. I've just got Cletus with his Dale truck, and a few other people as well that've got them, different cars and stuff. But I don't think I've ever seen a street legal M&M car other than like the Toyota Camrys with the custom wraps driving around town. But those aren't race cars; those are just your around the town cars. That'd be interesting. I'm not sure if that exists or not. Kind of cool to see real life. It's cool whenever you can see a real life street car, stock car that's street legal driving around. Pretty neat. Alright guys, here we go, about to finish off the race here at Las Vegas. So I was doing some testing to see if cautions were working, because I noticed that I wasn't getting too many of those. They are working, but you really got to get some power-ups to be able to trigger them. They are very, When they say relaxed, they are very relaxed. They are chill. They're licking their ice cream. They are just yeah. That's what's going on. They're very chill on the caution. So you have to have a major pile up to get those to trigger. But they do work. So that's kind of cool to see. But yeah, the racing honestly has been pretty good. I haven't totally run away with it, so I do need to pick up the aggression level of the AI just a tad bit by getting them a little boost on where they're at. But other than that, they've done a really good job keeping the AI about normal. And you actually got the little drafting here and there that goes on, so I mean, the guys will work with you, so that's kind of nice to see. Just like regular NASCAR Heat 5, the AI is still working. I'm not sure why I'm trying to work with you. You spun me out earlier this season, I remember that. There we go, 14th. Not too bad at all. Alright, I'm going to grab my thumbnail. We're going to see if the game decides to crash itself, and then we'll try and test out some other tracks here. Alright guys, welcome back. So yes, once again the game crashed and kicked us out after the race. But yes, if you reload the game, go directly to the 2020 season, and then switch your settings, exit out, come back to the 2022 season, the settings will work and you can get everything nice and set up. So that's certainly nice. So let's get ready to rumble here at Michigan as we test out this intermediate track, and then we'll go and finish off at Homestead. Alright guys, here we go in the beautiful black rifle coffee car. Very nice looking paint scheme. Really enjoyed seeing this on track. 14 lap shootout here at Michigan. This one also has some drafting obviously, so we'll see how good that ends up being. We can see if we can run down here below the line without spinning, and we're doing pretty good. Cars feel pretty decent. We got them up to 97 on the difficulty. We're still going by them really fast. Really fast. So that's interesting. So no stages, just one 14-lap shootout. Checking out fuel pit stop will have to be a thing, as we are not going to have enough fuel to be able to make it. Amazingly, we are doing really good here. So everybody's pretty... Get the wall a little bit there. Get the draft. Yeah, we are just very fast. So I'm not sure if it reverted back to auto on the settings or what. But we seem to be going past these guys very easily. I guess it's fine, but I kind of wanted a little bit more of a battle myself. Watch our tire wear here. And then keep an eyeball on that so we know what strategy we need for the pit, whether that's going to be just fuel and go, if we're going to need right side tires here in a bit. Yeah, we are catching these guys a little bit too quickly for my liking. I'd like to see a little bit more of a struggle on my end to get up to these guys, but apparently that's working pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to get past them pretty quickly here, it looks like. Yep, very quickly. Kind of a bummer in some respects, but still the car feels really good. AI haven't started anything back there to cause cautions or whatnot, so everybody's racing pretty decently there as I hit the wall just a tad. Switching to the cockpit view and see what we got going on. So at Las Vegas, you could see all of the bumps in here. Michigan seems to be a little bit on the lighter side. when it comes to the bumps, but still you can see a pretty good amount of motion going on there. You actually have the full arms of everybody, so that's nice. It's like with Kyle Larson, you turn the wheel so far, you could actually see his fire suit pop into frame, so that was kind of neat. So they didn't skimp on the fire suit design, so that's nice. A little bit more into the wall there. But yeah, everything, when it comes to the racetrack itself and the car itself, everything seems to be working, including the pit stops and whatnot, so that's certainly nice to be able to see and enjoy. As I said, I do want to see the AI be a little bit more aggressive, so we'll have to see if we can pop up that difficulty even higher. Maybe leave it on the auto setting, I guess, I don't know. Seems like that might be what it's reverting back to, is auto easy for some reason, which is irritating, but we'll have to keep on experimenting with the menu settings and see what we come away with, unfortunately. Getting close to needing to make a pit stop for fuel. It looks like we are going to have to take tires here at some point. Looks like we're actually losing more fuel than what I had anticipated. So we're going to have to work on that. Yeah, we are gapping everybody pretty good here. So we're going to go ahead and pit ahead of everybody. Give ourselves a little bit of a disadvantage. Go ahead and take tires and whatnot. Because apparently we can drive the field whenever we want to with how the difficulty is set here. There we go. So we'll get ourselves our fuel and 4 tires. Everything about the car other than that feels fine, so nothing that we really need to change. So we're coming down pit road here. By the way, all the boxes are available with the custom graphics, so they got that done. There we go, pit crew at work. I do like the new tire animation. That's pretty neat how they throw it over the wall and stuff, and how they kind of bounce and roll. That is pretty neat. Alrighty, so everybody is now ahead of us. Are we a lap down already? No, we're pretty close. We got cars coming down pit road. We got fresh tires, fresh rubber to be able to lay down on the track. So we are good to go. So we got ahead of the pit stop craze. So we should be able to stop getting our positions back and passing people. So it looks like we got Kyle Busch back there behind us. Not sure if Logano's with him or not. We're going to pick up our positions here as we go by. And we're up to 16th like that. So Kyle Busch is now pitting, so we'll see when the rest of the field ends up coming down pit road. But with how the AI aggression level is, I think we're probably going to get past him pretty quickly. So we do have just a little bit of damage on the car. I guess we could have fixed the car as well, just to add a little bit more time to give us a bit more of a handicap. But we're fine. So here we go, going by. That's going to get us some more positions, and we're going to pass Kyle Busch for the lead right there. And currently in the pits, Bowman has assumed the lead. Logano was part of the first group to pit, so he is now coming after us to see if he's catching up or losing time. Looks like he's staying about the same. We don't have to be overly aggressive with our driving because You can see right there, we got plenty of time. Looks like we're holding our own to Nagano, pulling away just a tad. So yeah, we gotta see if we can fix that AI skill level and aggression, because they're definitely a little bit on the soft side, and we need to beef them up just a little bit. They're a bunch of softies. Bumper.com car. Paint schemes do really look good on the cars, so they all did a really good job getting that done, getting the pit crews, the drivers, all of that well done in the game. So that's nice to see. And as I said, just a bit more saturation it seems. Can't talk. Seems like on the track, so that's pretty cool to be able to see. Looking at what lap we're on, lap 13 to 14. Everybody spread out pretty well, so that's a typical Michigan green flag condition, so I mean they got that right. Going around Gilliland. Let's see, can we end the race early? Into the wall he goes, spinning around. Yeah, see, with the cautions you have to have at least 3 vehicles, it seems like, pile into one another, or else you can't get a caution. So that's just one thing to note, is that you're going to have a massive incident going on if you're remotely going to get the caution to pop out. And here we come to the race win right here. Oh, this will be the first time we get to see any victory lane celebration. That'll be interesting. So a bunch of the same guys all repopulated into victory lane, but still pretty nice to see that they went through and redid the work on the animation there, got the car in there, so that's cool. Okay, so they did the work to get this stuff done, which is nice, but yeah, they didn't fix the menu because the menu is still really broken. So alright, that's going to be it for this race. We'll have to probably start recording again once the game crashes, so we'll see ya at Homestead here in a bit. Alright guys, so here we are at Homestead, Miami. We've got the number 6 machine, Brad Kozlowski, and we're about to go racing here at Homestead. So we up the difficulty by going into the main menu on the main game, and then pop back over here. So let's see what a 7% race with 100 aggression level AI does. We'll just check it out here. Alrighty, the nighttime Homestead race. Let's see what our guys have got when it comes to aggression. I'm hoping that they're going to be a little bit better. So let's get into it. And here we go. We got 3 guys starting in the back due to technical difficulties. Alright, I'm not blasting up through the field like I had been, so that's definitely a change. We got Eric Jones up there leading. Get our number 6 car up here as we go 5 wide into the turn. We are 5 wide. 5 wide through the turn. That was insane. Okay, so 100% difficulty. We're not moving up through the field nearly as fast as we had been. Well, now we're kind of going fast as they all kind of get bunched up now. Everybody seems to be slowing up for some reason. Now we're getting the draft and everything. So this is 100% aggression on the AI's part. And I, without drafting, am passing them pretty good here. I'm going to have to up the difficulty again when we go short track racing. got 19 laps in the stage. Gonna hit Joe Logano there a little bit. Got some running damage. Got 12 laps of fuel. We definitely haven't gotten to the front nearly as fast as we did at Michigan there, so cars do seem to be a little bit difficult to get around. So we're going to have to cough. There we go. That feels better. We're going to have to up the difficulty maybe just a tad bit more to see how aggressive we can get these guys to be, as we have really moved our way up through the field here pretty well in 5 laps. But still, it's nice to see that the AI actually got a little bit stronger with that, because we had it at, what, 95, 97, so we jumped it up to 100. But we're still too fast. We're still faster than they are, so we definitely need to work on that just a bit and get these guys to be more aggressive. So there we go, we have assumed the lead at Homestead, Miami. We'll bring it back when pit stops start going on. Alright guys, we're about to come into the pits here. We're almost out of fuel and out of tires, so time to hit the pit road here. Coming in, coming in. There we go, we're going to take fuel for tires and repair the damage. Everybody decided to go slow. That was a lap car, so we kept running into them. So here we come on down pit road. Nobody else on it currently. We're going to get our stuff all nice and fixed. We're taking full tank of gas because we might as well slow ourselves up just a little bit. And we got everybody else behind us coming down pit road. Pit crew at work here. So an 18-second stop to fix the damage and whatnot. Nice little GoPros on the side of the helmets there. That's pretty cool. An 18.1 second stop. And we're back out on track, basically. Actually, want to take the access road. And we are out and about. So we lost 7 positions. So we'll see if we get those back. I'm going to assume that we will, depending on who it is. So Kevin Harvick's in the lead at the moment, which is interesting. So he must have gone a lap without us. And there we go, we get past him and we are back in the lead. And going to get past all of these guys, putting them a lap down here as we go. Cars are fast. It definitely seems like it's a lot faster than the 2020 Cup cars. Seems like there's a lot more speed on the intermediates for some reason. And the car grips the track really well. Haven't had too much of an issue with the car feeling loose or anything, so definitely like that. A little bit up into the wall there. Yeah, but basically the car feels really good, nice and grounded. We got Joe Logano, who's assumed place number 2. We are currently working on getting all the way to the finish here at Homestead, Miami. 3 laps remaining. But yeah, nothing has glitched out on the tracks, or the car, or the pit stops so far. And that's definitely nice to see. So, really nice to be able to have that part of the game actually working. Obviously, as I said, you gotta navigate your way through the menus, but if you're, once you get to the racetrack, it seems like everything works out really well. So definitely makes it a pretty good DLC. I think I gave it 2 stars on my review just because it gets very annoying having the menus constantly crash the game, and every time you exit a race, the game crashes. But other than that, the racing Seems to be really good. So, I mean, they put some work into it, so that's nice to see, but we definitely need them to work maybe just a tad bit harder, just maybe. And that's the one lap to go, presented by Combustion Gamer Gear. If you guys enjoy the channel, you can check out some cool shirts and hats over at Combustion Gamer Gear, link down in the description below. And if you're interested in any other content, you can check out Combustion Gamer Racing, the YouTube channel, along with the Combustion Farmer YouTube channel for some farming content. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Here we go, getting the win right there. Go ahead and skip our burnout to get our thumbnail, and that's going to be it for us today. But yes, the races do seem to work, so thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys here next time on the Combustion Gamers. We're going to be trying out the short tracks of NASCAR 22, NASCAR Heat 5. I'm not sure what to call that, but anyways, that's what we're going to be trying out in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys here next time. Bye-bye.